Out a road, my dead. A Independence Week, Emancipation Day. But a Gaza emancipation is it? Because we out here we're free.
Sean Storm Campbell, him recently released from prison along with Vibes Cartel and I think one more person. But Sean Storm spent 13 years behind bars, which he could have only spent 4, and then he would have been home 9 years ago. But with Sean Storm's sacrifice when make, was it out of fear or was it out of loyalty? Bless up, and welcome back to Entourage Dancehall Review. If you are new via here, please consider subscribing. Turn on the post notification bell so whenever I make a new upload, you can be the first to be notified. Jubilation all over for Sean Storm Campbell and Adidja Vibes Cartel Palmer. Dancehall a fight and a chant for these artists for forward out of prison from them just go in, and finally these artists are free. Sean Storm made a sacrifice where him sacrificed him family, him sacrificed earnings and all that for Vibes Cartel. But was this sacrifice that Sean Storm made was something where he did have to do because he didn't have no choice, because he was fearful? But whether this was straight up loyalty or fear, how can this man be repaid, and what's next for Sean Storm in his career? Sean Campbell, alias Sean Storm, have been recently released from prison after a 3-panel judge from the appellate court unanimously decided he and his fellow accused would not face a retrial for the MURDER of Clive Lizard Williams. Sean Storm is most times referred to as the most loyal Gaza member to Vibes Cartel because of him not taking a plea deal where he would only serve 4 years after his lawyer was approached by the prosecution team. Storm would not have testified against Vibes Cartel in the deal, but would have admitted to guilt and served a shorter sentence and be home with his family within 4 years. And we know, say, that would have really cramped the case. And this is with counting time served in jail, whereas he would have been home in 2015 rather than 9 years after in 2024.
Out a road, my dead. A Independence Week, Emancipation Day. But a Gaza emancipation is it? Because we out here we're free. Free at last. Free at last. You wanna comment free at last and glory to God, yeah.
So what was Sean Storm's role in the disappearance of Clive Lizard Williams, the man who's been missing after allegedly last seen in Sean Storm and his cronies' company? According to reports and voice notes, Vibes Cartel was buying up shoes, which is the code name for guns, whether it was for protection or whether he was starting his own militia. But Sean Storm was the intermediate, where he's the one who would send out the shoes or know who was to get or who was to borrow one of the shoes based on whatever work was to be done. So Lizard was one of the men who would carry out works with the shoes and return it, more or likely after the work or operation was done. But on this occasion, after Sean Storm, who was in charge of the army, sent out 2 of the guns via Lizard and Chow. But this time, the shoes weren't returned and neither of the men could give an account of where they were. This was where Vibes Cartel got upset and decided to pressure Sean Storm to get his guns returned or else someone is going to pay the penalty. Sean Storm was instructed by Cartel to pick up Lizard and Chow and bring them to him over his house in Avondale. So Lizard got real scared and texted his girlfriend and told her the series of events where he was telling her to call the police because he suspected something bad was going to happen.
Coming free at last, glory to God. That is it. That's what I want to say. Are you hear me? Sip on alive, yeah? One big up the judge will deal with the appeal. You see me? One big her up. From me I step through the gate out of GP, me for big her up. You see me? Yeah.
Anyway, after this day, Clive Lizard Williams went missing and Sean Storm's role in this incident got him arrested, charged, and convicted, even though he was given an option to plea where he refused, whether it was because he was scared of what might could have happened to him or his family, or he honestly thought he could have beaten the case. While being incarcerated, Sean Storm began to feel real homesick in 2021, where he blamed the system for him being away from his family for 10 years. So he made a post on his Instagram saying, "Today is 10 years fully since in lockup. 10 years of my life wasted. 10 years of my life that the government took from me. 10 years of my life that I won't get back. 10 years since I got my breakthrough in dancehall music. Freedom is a must."
Bishop McDonald. Yeah, man. And the other few judges them took out the three of them. But the lead one, I think now she the president for the appeal court. You see me? That judge the fear. Yeah, man, I'm not talking merry-go-round and Ferris wheel. But you still feel happy like you there and fear the way you should fear.
Sean Storm and his fellow accused went on to spend 3 more years behind bars before they were eventually released. So according to Sean Storm, that would be 13 years of his life wasted. So after Sean Storm made all that sacrifice for his Gaza boss by locking his guns and bringing the victim to cartel, where nobody have seen him since, he didn't take that plea deal that was offered. He spent an extra 9 years behind bars. He sacrificed his family where he couldn't see the growing up of his kids or he couldn't be around his mother. He also sacrificed his dancehall career and also his dancehall earnings for the past 13 years in a row. Obviously, after 13 years, he was a phenom when he just went to prison. So this phenom must be as cold as Alaska, where getting back into the flow of dancehall will obviously be a challenge for Sean Storm.
So yeah, man, big her up. You see me? They are Gaza nation, man, in emancipation. Yeah. See, chill.
Was the loyalty of Sean Storm worth it, or how can his loyalty be justly rewarded after all that he has done and sacrificed for Vybz Kartel, after all that he had done for this entire case? There was a big celebration after Sean Storm and company was released, but what's the way forward for him after all this excitement is finished and over? And what should his reward be like after an uncertain dancehall career that awaits him? Viewers and subscribers, let me know what you think. Did Sean Storm did all of this out of fear, out of loyalty? And what should he get now after he didn't bust up their case after not taking a plea agreement which would have given him 4 years behind bars and without a testimony or without have to testify against Vybz Kartel and the rest of the co-accused? Leave your thoughts, leave a comment in the comment section so we can talk about it. we've come to the end of another video. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel those who haven't done so as yet. Also, please turn your post notification bells whenever I make a new upload. You can be the first to be notified. Peace out, bless up. I'll definitely catch you in the next one.